You hit send, and your message vanishes. Well, not really. It doesn't teleport to your friend's phone like a digital pigeon. It actually goes on a world tour through cables, routers, servers, and a bunch of machines that look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. So today, let's zoom in on what actually happens in that tiny moment between you hitting send and your friend replying, K. Spoiler, it's way more complicated than you think. And somehow, it all happens faster than your brain deciding what to eat for lunch. Let's say you're texting your friend, hey, I'm outside. When you tap send, your phone turns those letters into data. Basically, ones and zeros. The universal tech alphabet. Think of each bit as a little data package carrying part of your message, like tiny digital envelopes. These envelopes first go to your phone's radio antenna, where Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or mobile data takes over. If you're on Wi-Fi, it hops onto your home router. If you're on mobile data, it rides the cell tower signal nearby. So at this point, your message hasn't even left your neighborhood. It's just packing its bags and waiting at the airport gate, hoping there's no server delay flight cancellation. Now comes the fun part. Your message starts its trip across the internet. If you're using something like WhatsApp or iMessage, the data first goes to that company's servers. Massive computers, stored in giant air-conditioned warehouses that make Antarctica jealous. From there, the servers figure out where your friend is. That could mean sending the message through a maze of routers, undersea cables, fiber optics, or even satellites. Imagine your text as a little tourist hopping on planes, trains, and boats, zigzagging through countries, bouncing between machines, and stopping for digital passport stamps at every router it passes. And all this happens in milliseconds. While you're still wondering if you used the right emoji, your message has already traveled halfway across the planet. Finally, your message reaches your friend's phone company's network, which hands it over to their device. Kind of like the world's fastest delivery guy. Your friend's phone takes those scattered packets, reassembles them like a puzzle, and displays, hey, I'm outside. Then your friend sees it and leaves you on read. A moment of silence for your dignity. But behind that awkward pause, dozens of invisible handshakes just happened. Between phones, servers, protocols, and encryption layers, all agreeing that your hey is delivered safely, correctly, and privately. Here's the part no one thinks about. Your message doesn't really disappear after delivery. Copies of it might live on your phone, your friend's phone, backup servers, and in some cases logs that hang around for a while, depending on the app. That's why encryption matters. It keeps those copies unreadable to anyone snooping. So the next time you send a text, remember, it didn't just go. It sprinted through a digital jungle, dodged routers, crossed oceans, got reassembled, double-checked, encrypted, and then politely landed in your friend's pocket. All in less time than it takes for you to realize. They're still not replying. You just learned what happens every single time you hit send. Something you probably do 100 times a day without even thinking about it. If that doesn't make you appreciate your phone a little more, I don't know what will. And hey, hit send on that subscribe button while you're at it.